Huh. Is this a warehouse?
No, I believe this is the cargo room. This must be where they store all of this vessel's freight.
There are wooden crates everywhere. I wonder how old they are.
Well, we probably ought to start with finding the exit, right? Let's get going.
Okay, the final puzzle of this route, until we have to do this all over again. Sublime, I know. So I want to start things with a rope, but fine, we'll do this bunch of bags. Wonder what's in them. Huh. Card with the ninth man's face printed on it. What's that? It's a card. It has a headshot on it. A headshot. Yeah, I'm not really sure what purpose this could possibly serve. Look at the freaking rope, Junpei. These crates are quite large. They seem to be tied to one another with sturdy straps. A box. There's nothing inside. A card with Santa's face printed on it. I was hoping Santa would comment, but fine, be that way, Santa. A small box with a lid on it. It's an Ace's card. You look like some kind of European lord. Oh, my headshot. You wanna see it? It's actually a pretty good picture. No, I don't need to see it. In fact, we really want to get back to our search. Man, the guy on this card is one good-looking son of a bitch. Way more class than that other chump. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Huh? What's your problem? Didn't say I meant you, did I? Shit. This is Clover's card. You know, look at this photo. She's kinda cute, isn't she? Huh? What's up? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Why does her smile make me feel cold? When she's positively burning up, right? This guy. This card has the ninth man on it. He's the first victim of this Nonary game. Actually, come to think of it, he was acting pretty weird. Wonder what his deal was. It's almost as if someone told him something was safe and he found out it wasn't. Snake. Is that Snake's card? Yeah, you want to see it? No, that's fine. So here they're kind of hammering you over the head with it. I don't know what's in these barrels. Judged by their weight, perhaps a liquid of some sort. This is Seven's card. If this is supposed to be a trading card, it's not a very good one. I don't know, I'd say it does him justice, has his mouth open and everything. It'd be better if you caught him mid-blink, but no one's perfect. You search all the boxes. There's nothing in them. Not cool, man. You took this picture without my permission. Looks pretty cool, though. You look really handsome in this picture. Hey, knock it off, lovebirds. What? We're not a couple, not at all, not in any way. And since there's no fourth game, they never will be. This must be... Oh no, don't look at it. I'm not cute at all, I'm not photogenic, and I don't look sexy either. Next to Clover, my skin looks gross. I'm not sexy like Lotus. I know guys go for women who look like Lotus. But, I'm trying too. I'm doing the best I can. So please don't call me a board or a trash can or a cutting board. Wait a minute. I haven't said anything like that, have I? So yeah, she has some issues to someday sort out. This is the only area with a fence around it. Junpei, think you could go take a look at that? Sorry, but no thanks. Why? I've, got a bad feeling about it. Pussy. Okay, fine. I'll go. Please be careful, Santa. Yeah. But just in case. Wait, what's he going to do with that screw? I don't see what throwing a screw... I don't see what throwing a screw at a fence is. Holy shit! This... Oh, man. There's electricity running through that fence. Looks like it. Then we can't get to the other side. Well, we could jump off those crates, but we wouldn't be able to get back. tall fence, apparently a high voltage current running through it. I think we can get over the fence by jumping on those crates. What are you saying, Jumpy? There's a huge electrical current flowing through that fence. If you do that, you won't be able to get back. Well, if I can move some of those crates over there... Are you even sure you can move them? What if they weigh too much? Then what are you gonna do? Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. I wonder what's inside all these crates. Jumpy, look at that crate over there. There's something on it, isn't there? Yeah, it looks like a coffin. A coffin? Yeah, seems kind of weird to find a coffin here, right? As if it's telling us to search here. These stairs, they go up 3 stories. What are you waiting for, Junpei? Whatever, I'm gone. This is the only door here except for the one we just came through. Then this is the exit. No shit, Sherlock. Of course it's locked. Is it an electronic lock? No, just a keyhole right under the doorknob. So to open this door, we gotta find the key that fits that keyhole. Yeah. It's some sort of boxy device. What a way to describe that, Junpei. The monitor's off. I've got a green switch here and a red one, some kind of lever. None of them seem to do anything, though. Maybe the power's off? Maybe. There's a single green line on the bottom, though. That means... There are several lights here with numbers from 1 to 9. Only the light with a 9 on it is lit. Well, there are 6 holes here. They look like jacks for a headphone cable. Jacks, huh? Maybe if we put something in them. Yeah, something might happen. This looks like it's covering something. Looks like some kind of little shutter. Maybe it'll open if we do something. What's gonna come out of it if it does open? Yeah, like I know that. Maybe it could be a snake. Then we can name the game Snakes on a Boat. What do you guys think of that idea? It's locked. We need the key. All the boxes have numbers on them. Do they... Oh. Ace bent down and picked up something that had been sitting next to the box. Junpei, take a look at this. Cards. There's a picture of Lotus on this card. Man, her hair is ridiculous. It's like clay or something. Says the pot to the kettle. Yeah, but you have to remember... Why is it... Oh, because... 9. Okay, got it. So, Santa has to dye his hair so no one recognizes him. It's kind of necessary when you realize pretty much everyone here knows him.
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards.
The joy of being either famous or infamous. Your call.
We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front of each box.
You know which card goes in which box, yes?
Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious. You just match our numbers to the numbers. Then you pop the corresponding card in the right box. So for instance, the card with the picture of Ace on it goes into box 1. The card with the picture of Snake on it goes into box 2, and so on.
Oh, I see.
Huh? What is it?
I'll leave the rest to you.
Hey, wait! What's wrong with him? Oh well, whatever. Time to solve the 9 boxes puzzle. Ace's card is in box 1, Snake's is in number 2. I just need to do the same for the rest. And finally, the 9th man's card into box 9. Yeah! Oh, they opened! What the? 9 pins? I guess I'll take them with me.
These look like the kind of pins you use for sewing. There's 9 of them. In total, they have numbers on them that run from 1 to 9. are 6 holes here, and it looks like the pins I just found would be a perfect fit for them. But once you found the 9 boxes, right? Well, why don't you try it? Alright, let's see what happens. I think 2, 4, and 6 should go here on the top part, and 3, 5, and 7 on the bottom part. Well, some of them lit up. Yeah, 3 and 6. I wonder if there's some kind of rule that determines which lights go on. Well, I put the 2, 4, and 6 pins on the top part. 3, 5, and 7 on the bottom. You think? I think maybe it's the digital route? The digital route. 2, 4, and 6 makes 12. Digital root of 12 is 3. Therefore, light 3 turns on. 3, 5, and 7 equals 15. The digital root of 15 is 6. Therefore, light 6 turns on. Makes sense, right? I see. The lights that match the digital root of the pins are inserted on the top and lower parts that will line up. So that's how it works. Well, there's one other thing I'd like to check. Well, if he wants to try, he's certainly welcome to. So, you put the 1, 2, and 3 on the top, and the 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom. Oh. They turned off. 6, 7, and 8 equals 21. Digital root of 21 is 3. Therefore, light 3 turns off. 1, 2, and 3 equals 6. The digital root of 6 is 6. Therefore, light 6 turns off. I get it now. If the digital root for the pins you insert is the same as the number on the lights that are lit, those lights turn off. Yeah, looks like that's the trick. Alright, now we know how it works. You want to give it a try? Wait, you mean you know what we're supposed to do with these lights? Well, no, but I figured we could try and see if we can turn them all on, you know? Figure something's gotta happen if we can manage that. Turn on the lights, huh? Okay, Junpei, let's make sure we know how this works, alright? Pick one of the 6 holes. Then pick one of the pins in your hand and insert it into the hole. Keep it up until all 6 of the holes are filled. Once all the holes are filled, the lights with the numbers that correspond to the digital root of the pins in the upper and lower parts will turn on. However, if the digital root corresponds to a light that is already on, that light will be turned off. The goal is to turn all the lights on. Alright, let's do it. Okay. This sucks already. This is one of those that did not translate well. Okay, so we need to make 1. 1, 8... Or, no, this is supposed to be 7. And 2. Then we need 2, but I have that one locked in already, so we need 4 here. And then we need 2 that added together make 9, which is going to be 3 and 6. So, 2... We can do 1 and 8. 4, 5. We can do 3 and 6. Then this is 7. This one is 8. And basically this is just like the set of puzzles from the set of doors from the infirmary. You can do 3 and 6, 4 and 5, but you cannot do 1 and 8 because 8 is occupied. So in case you ever wonder, this is why whenever I try to do these puzzles, I think of what number do I want, so 4, and then I think of what 2 can I put with it to make 9. All the lights are on and the shutters opened up. Hey, does that mean... Yeah, we gotta do it again. Man, I thought I was doing so well. Okay, so we've got 9 holes. And there's an F up above them, which means we failed. I don't know what the F means, but I do know one thing. What's that? This time there are 9 holes, so we need to insert 9 pins. Man, that's boring. Well, why don't you just try it, alright? Yeah, these translate from the touch screen so freaking poorly. So 5 in the middle, we can put... There's a few different ways to do this. It's just a few... Depending on how you do it, you have to rotate things accordingly. So 7... So this needs to be a 6. So this needs to be a 1. 1, 5. This needs to be a 9. So this needs to be a 4. This needs to be a 3. There we go. All pins inserted, all lights lit. We did it. The power's on now. Looks like there's electricity going to the monitor on top now. Alright, let's see if we can activate the device on the top. A green button, a red button, and a lever. I wonder what these do. I think this might help. What the hell is this? Where do you find this? What is that? Where do you find it? I found it when you were messing around with the pinholes. Looks like instructions for this thing. According to what it says here, this thing's a remote control for that. That? Yeah, that. Oh. That machine over there, apparently. It's called the Bushmaster 5000. Are you serious? Whatever. So what are we supposed to do with the Bushmaster 5000? See the coffin over on the top of the crates? Yeah. Don't you want to know what the deal is with it? I do. You want to check it out? Yeah. Alright, how do you think we're going to get there? Well, there were some crates on the right side of the fence that someone piled up like stairs. Maybe if we make a path to the coffin from there. How would we do that? Line up the crates. I guess? Yeah, that sounds about right. I guess this is just another of Zero's puzzles. Yeah. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Looks like the Bushmaster 5000 runs off a battery. So to keep it from using up its energy too fast, it's been programmed so that it'll only start moving once its path has been completely programmed in. Alright. I'll keep that in mind. New material's been added to the file screen. This is the reset button. Allows me to start over again. Once I activate the program, I just pull the lever. This is the return button. Allows me to quit the command. Once I activate the program, I just pull the lever. Alright, let's give this a try. Sure thing. Just keep in mind that there is a limit on the battery, alright? The battery dies after 50 moves. At least that's what it says in the manual. 50 moves, huh? Also, keep in mind that the Bushmaster 5000 can't move the heavy metal crates, okay? Got it. Instructions for operation. When a square adjacent to the Bushmaster 5000 is touched, the Bushmaster 5000 will move to that square. If there's a crate in the way, the Bushmaster 5000 will push up to a single crate. Move the crates appropriately and efficiently, and fill the yellow areas. Okay, so if you notice the number of moves, I went through the first time trying to figure out what's the most optimal route, and I ran myself out of moves. Then I noticed it went up to 51 for some reason, so I just seriously went back and forth for 51 moves. It gave me 52. So this one has a neat little failsafe built into it, to where if you can't figure it out immediately, they give you more and more moves that you can get it. So where I was currently at, you have to be aware you can step on these yellows. It's pretty much necessary for solving this. So right here, I should mention this corner piece. This is like a death tile. If any of the wooden crates are touching this one, there's nothing you can do. So you can either burn up the rest of your moves to get a bonus one, or you could just power forward. That's kind of your call. You, on the other hand, with the Bushmaster, are free to move stuff. The thing is, you have to push up into this one because the coffin blocks you from pushing down, and this one blocks you from pushing from the left to the right. So once you have that one, you want to push this one in. Now we can drop this one, and we should have enough moves. Okay, I'm done putting in the program. What do I do next? Just be quiet and watch. See, it's moving already. So that's a neat little CG. I don't know if that was there in the original or not. But I am running out of time, so we need to speed this up a bit. Awesome! The Bushmaster 5000 did just what I told it to and lined up all the crates. Great, now I can reach the coffin. We just need to climb those crates over by the fence. So in case you're wondering, the part I messed up on was trying to figure out which of the order for the last two. If you do it the other way, you run out of moves. If you do it that way, you actually do have enough. So, I didn't mean to push on that. I wanted to go over here. What could be in the coffin? Could be a body. Could be
Mummy!
snake.
Just kidding.
Really?
Whatever. Just open it.
Okay, okay.
A small key and... a gun?
Yeah, a revolver.
It looks pretty old.
I wonder if this is a replica.
This thing is... Are these real bullets? Oh, if this is real... Oh.
You're not gonna take it?
Of course not. All something like this is gonna do is cause more trouble. It's a powerful weapon that gives one person a huge advantage. Something like that would be way too dangerous to have around. We're in enough danger already.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Maybe Zero put this gun here, hoping that something like that might happen. In other words, maybe he put it here to make us fight each other.
In that case, we should most certainly leave it here. I, for one, have no desire to let Zero control me.
Me neither.
Okay, we've got that figured out. But you aren't gonna leave that key in there, are you?
Of course not. We'll take that with us.
I was kind of hoping they'd do the rest for me, but I guess I do have to walk up to the door, don't I? Let's just put this key in here, and yes, sounds like that did it. Yay. Looks like it's open, Jumpy. I see. This key should open this door. Hey, what are you waiting for? Let's go. So keep in mind, once you go through this door, you are locked into one of the bad endings. Pretty much it should be all scenes from here. Yes, it's opening.
A long hallway, huh?
Let's check it out.
We've seen this elevator before.
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
Then we went through the number 6 door, and that took us to the engine room.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room.
And now we're back here.
In other words, we made a loop. We're back where we started. We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a card reader here.
Perhaps we aren't able to activate it from this location.
Why don't you just try pushing the button?
Yeah. It works!
I think so.
Good. Now we can go back if we need to.
What do we do? Should we return to C-Deck?
No, this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going back, I think we should see what's down there first.
I agree. Let's go. Looks like it ends here.
Only one door.
There isn't anything else. It's the only way to go.
All right, let's open it. The 9 door. Of course it wouldn't be that easy. Vacant, huh?
We finally found it.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Look! Behind you!
What? A 9-door. There's another one. Why? It's 9, no matter how you look at it. The red is there too. So this is a real one? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
There were always 2 doors. I mean, if you think about it. Zero never actually said there was only 1 door with a 9 on it.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Of course, we just assumed that there was only 1. After all, why would there be more than 1?
Oh, man. We fell for it. There are 2 doors. That means that all 9 people who had met at the central staircase could escape. No one would be left behind. Now it makes sense why the bracelets are numbers. 1 through 9. Divided into teams of 4 and 5 people. The digital root of both teams ends up being 9. Take 1, 2, 7, 8 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 for example. The digital root for both teams would be 9. Or 2, 3, 4, 9 and 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. The digital root is still 9. There are a bunch of combinations that work and they all end up the same way. If one team has the digital root of 9, so would the other one. What does that mean? The answer's simple. From the very beginning, the Nonary game was designed to save all 9 people. That's how it was meant to be. Zero didn't lie. He never said there'd be only 1 9-door. But anyone who'd found themselves in the game would have assumed that was the case. Fights would have broken out. One team would likely betray or deceive the other. Someone might be hurt. Someone might get killed. But eventually, they'd reach this very same room and realize how pointless all their infighting was. There were 2 doors. There was no need to kill each other. This game was designed for that purpose. This Nonary game. We were all arguing and fighting over doors at the beginning. But if there had been one slip-up, one tiny mistake that led to more, everything could have been so much worse now.
So, what are we going to do, Junpei?
Huh? Oh, right.
Hey, keep it together, man.
Sorry.
Jeez. So what do we do?
What do you...
We need to think about our next step.
Our numbers are 1, 3, 5, and 6. That's a digital root of 6.
The 4 of us can't open the number 9 door.
The 4. Wait, don't tell me.
Yep. There's one combination that'll let 3 of us open the 9 door. That's why I'm asking, what now?
What now? No, we gotta go back.
Yep.
I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
Are you sure? I don't mind staying.
It's okay. There's no way we'd leave you behind.
Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage fest. Maybe I'll get to go to Atlanta.
Are you sure you don't mean Atlantis?
Huh? Oh, right.
You guys.
Very well. Best we head back to C deck then. We should be able to take the elevator we passed earlier. Perhaps Clover, Seven, and Lotus will have returned from door 1.
But even with all 7 of us,
Standing around here isn't going to accomplish anything, don't you agree? Let's find the other 3 first, and then search for another solution.
I guess you're right.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. Come to think of it, what is this room? We were so focused on the doors, we didn't even look around. Huh. It looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony. But what kind? Huh. A coffin? What on earth is a coffin doing in a place like this?
Hey, Junpei, the hell are you doing? Let's move.
Right, okay. I'll be right there. Look, it's...
Seven and Lotus.
We've got a problem.
Clover is gone.
What? What do you mean, gone? When?
Why?
You 2 went into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
Huh.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come out.
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
So I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
But
It was empty.
Clover wasn't there.
There was a door on the other wall.
And it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
We ran after her, of course, but
Well, obviously we didn't find her. You figured that much out.
Clover's gone.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover. We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Yeah. She's not here.
No, she isn't.
There's no sign of her. Let's go. All right, I'm thinking we should probably split up. I'll head back to the stairs and take the elevator down to E deck. June, you can take the stairs up to B deck.
All right, that sounds good. But,
What?
could you stop calling me by that code name when we're alone?
Huh? Oh, sure, right. I'll do that.
Jumpy,
No, it's nothing.
all right, I'm going then.
Yeah, be careful, Kane.
You be careful too, Jumpy.
Yeah, got it. Take care.
Tragedy always strikes when one least expects it. But to wait for a man to stand before striking him down seems almost crueler than dealing the fatal blow while he lies on the ground. A light in a dark place, June's smile had given him hope, both for escape and possibly for something else. It was that hope that raised his spirits just enough that they might soon be fully dashed. He opened the elevator door, and there she was. A woman sat slouched against the wall. Lotus. Junpei felt his blood turn to ice. Her body was limp, and her skin, smooth and pale as always, was covered in bright red blood. Junpei felt his chest constrict. He couldn't breathe, and his legs began to shake. A slow, cold drip of sweat trickled down his back. He felt his stomach somersault. Junpei's mind went blank, all his thoughts replaced with endless hissing white. Driven by little more than instinct, he began to walk towards Lotus, slowly. Each slow movement of his stiff limbs brought him closer to her corpse. Finally, he stood next to her. Robotically, he bent down and put his hand against her neck. There was no pulse, no rise and fall of breathing. She was slightly warm. Something, somewhere in Junpei's shaken mind, told him that meant she had been killed recently. Yes, Junpei thought, his mind slowly returning, she had been killed. Someone had killed her. There was a deep cut on the left side of her chest. Blood still oozed from it, although clearly her heart had stopped beating some time ago. The weapon had been a knife, then? Perhaps she had been stabbed in the heart once. She would have died immediately. He took little comfort knowing she must have suffered very little. Only then did Junpei notice. Lotus's bracelet was gone.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship. 2. Your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confine of the ship, or the backside of the wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
Was that why the killer had ended Lotus's life? So that they might have the number 8 bracelet? If that was true, then the killer was whoever wanted the number 8 bracelet. Or perhaps more accurately, the person who would gain the most by obtaining bracelet number 8. Who is that? Who would benefit the most from the number 8 bracelet? The thought had only just entered Junpei's mind when he heard a noise. A sound like a sharp knife cutting through wet meat. It struck him as strange that the noise came from inside his own body. A moment later, the pain hit him. It wasn't merely pain. There was heat, extreme heat as well. He felt as though molten iron had been splashed against the side of his body. Finally, his brain made the connection. He had been stabbed. But where? His body was quickly going numb. He couldn't tell where the knife had met his flesh. Given the circumstances, however, he had most likely been stabbed in the back. Whoever had killed Lotus had now done the same to Junpei as well. His voice was little more than a weak groan. With what little strength he had left, Junpei turned his body, trying to catch a glimpse of his attacker. But as he did, the knife dug itself in deeper, twisting viciously. He collapsed to the floor, a puppet with its strings cut. His arms and legs lay where they fell, oddly twisted and awkwardly positioned. Junpei's body was entirely numb. He could feel the blood leaking out of him, but nothing would move. Nothing, save his eyes. As he lay on the floor, his life ebbing away, Junpei finally saw his attacker. 2 tiny inches of a killer reflected in his eyes. With that recognition came nothing. He felt no emotions, not anger, not sadness, not regret. The paralysis that had claimed his body had reached his mind. His killer glanced down at his body. Then, without a word, climbed into the elevator and was gone. His eyesight began to fade, the world grew blurry, and began to dissolve into an empty, white fog. The fog crept into the edges of his mind and worked inexorably inward. Soon, it swallowed up the last that remained of Junpei's mind, and his consciousness left him. There was nothing more. Into utter emptiness he fell. Into zero. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. Apparently this is a bad end. Who would have thought, right? Cut and run unlocked. Okay, just wanted to make sure that it's fine. So far I'm not seeing anything. Oh, crud. So anyway, that's the knife ending. So this is... Okay, you know what, we're going to jump back to this one. I'm going to speed through it because I don't remember what ending the knife is. So if you want to replay the events, here you go. The important thing is knowing that Lotus was first. She was the priority target. Plus, you may remember in the sub-ending you get stabbed, so maybe it's the same culprit. And the question is, who benefits the most from the number 8 bracelet? So who only needs to kill one person in order to make 9? Okay, that's ending 5. Sublime. Sad part is I think we're jumping to ending 3 next. So that requires us to go through door number 1. So we're going to backtrack a bit. As for this, I forgot what exactly this junction is. Because there's 2 endings right here. This would be 1, or wait, this would be 1, this would be 2. Wonder if this is the axe, and there's still the safe. Huh. So yeah, some food for thought, I guess. But anyway, we will be going through door number 1 next, and that will be the next video. I'm going to skip the scenes that are needed to get there. If you want to know what all happened, who the killer was, refer to the submarine video.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Well, not the submarine video, but the actual door number 2, part 2 video. And you'll get the explanation there. Who's packing a knife. But anyway, that is it for now. Next up is door number 1. And I have to make the call right here. So this one will pick up next time. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.